Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Maquoketa Cardinal Baseball, Jack Marlowe Athletic Complex here at the Maquoketa High School. Today's Walnut Conference doubleheader, we will be hosting the Stormin Pointers from Center Point-Urbana. Starting lineup for CPU, batting leadoff, number 7, shortstop, Ethan Sells. Batting second, number 10, left fielder, Aaron Wendell. Batting third, number 8, third baseman, Carson Zhang. Batting fourth, number 6, the first baseman, Caleb Andrews. Batting fifth, number 3, the DH, Reese Miller. Miller will be DHing for number 2, the pitcher, Brady Graw. Batting sixth, number 13, the catcher, Hardy Mahoney. Batting seventh, number 9, second baseman, Grant Bryant. Batting eighth, number 4, the right fielder, Derek Tobin. And batting ninth, number 1, center fielder, Max Chesmore. CPU is coached by Tyler Smith. Your starting lineup for the Maquoketa Cardinals. Batting leadoff, playing first base, number 4, Ryan Grunwald. Batting second, wearing number 2, center fielder, Kane Kopp. Batting third for the Cardinals, number 9, shortstop, Cannon Coakley. Batting cleanup for the Cardinals is number 5, playing the hot corner, Jack Dustall. Batting fifth, number 8, right fielder, Hunter Manning. Batting sixth for the Cardinals, number 10, second baseman, Peyton Mangler. Batting seventh for the Cardinals is number 6, the left fielder, Caden Scott. Batting eighth for the Cardinals, number 3, the DH, Bryce Hansen. Hansen will be DHing for number 18, the man wearing the tools of ignorance tonight, Abe Mickle. And batting ninth, number 7, the pitcher, Mitchell Rader. The Cardinals head coach is Mr. Raymond Cavanaugh, assisted by Brad Mangler. Tonight's officials, Forrest Miller and Johnny Walker, a.k.a. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. If you would please stand and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
I thought it was you earlier.
You told me you couldn't be here.
Yeah, I could be here tonight. I couldn't be here the next 2 nights.
Aren't you busy babysitting and then you...
You should come save next Friday night. He meant next Friday night.
Yeah, I'm not here next Friday.
Oh, course.
So maybe that's where we got our signals crossed.
Anyone else see anything?
I do not.
Tom, I'm hurt.
Well,
It hurts.
I am sorry because I thought you said you couldn't.
Nice one, Tom.
Well, welcome to another evening of Maquoketa Cardinals baseball. This will be the final conference doubleheader of the 2019 baseball season. Cardinals will play host to the Center Point-Urbana Stormin Pointers. Come in with a record of 15-15, 11-11 in conference play. They are in first place over in the Walmac West at the moment. Against Maquoketa's 18-17 and 13-12 in the Walmac East. And currently in sixth place in the East. The East is pretty stacked. The West is kind of on the lighter side. And the lineup for CPU: Ethan Sells, shortstop, followed by Aaron Wendell, the left fielder, Carson Zhang at third base, Caleb Andrews at first, Reese Miller will be the DH, pitching or hitting for Brody Grau, pitcher. Hardy Mahoney will be the catcher, Grant Bryant second, Derek Tobin in right field, and Max Chesmore out in center field. Cardinal defense here in game one in the outfield from left to right. Got Caden Scott in left, Kane Cobb in center, Hunter Manning over in right. At third base, Jack Dostal, shortstop Cannon Coakley, second baseman Peyton Mangler, first base Brian Grunwald, behind the plate Abe Mickle, and on the mound Mitchell Rader. Raiders start Sells off. First pitch with a called strike, 0-1. Called strike two. Working that outside part of the plate is Rader.
It's the way high school baseball should be, right here. Johnny has the best zone of anybody.
The 0-2, high and away, 1-2. That one's a little bit off outside. Evens the count, 2-2. Sells hitting .262 on the season. Swing on and a fly ball out to center field. Kane Kopp is underneath it and one away here in the top of the first.
Fly out center fielder brings up left fielder Aaron Wendell.
Rader making his 8th start of the season with a 3-2 record, 35 2/3 innings, has a 4.12 ERA. He's given up 24 walks, has 33 strikeouts, and opponents batting .262 against him. Well, better late than never.
My feet. Not this time. I've had that.
There's a comebacker to the mound. Rader has it. Throw to Greenwald at first and quickly 2 down.
Oh, they suck. They're not as bad as Gout, though.
One of Haley's friends had those. She had that surgically.
That's the only way you can.
What is it?
Onions.
Who? You got all the old man diseases.
Third baseman Carson Zhang.
I really can't have a pair of shoes that would fit them. Well, I have really flat.
Carson Zhang would be the batter for CPU.
My feet go in.
Curveball called, strike 1.
You know, I'm bow-legged beside, so all the weight goes into the inside part.
Carson batting .288.
Gift when I was 14.
Has 17 walks against 23 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Called on the inside part of the plate, 0-2.
Being bow-legged as an infielder was a big advantage, he said.
Well, whatever Ralph said was basically biblical. Randy probably has more robo quotes than all of us.
The 0-2 curveball swung on, fouled away down the right-hand side, 0-2.
Same night as when I went to his house. We got to tour the.
That's how you get a uniform. You
Yeah.
go to his house.
All the trophies from boxing and.
Have a look at the scrapbook.
Yep.
Everything else.
And the 0-2 checks his swing. And it didn't check it in time. The call went around for the home plate umpire, so it's a strikeout for Raider. 1-2-3 go the Stormin Pointers, top of the first. Go to the bottom of the bottom of the first, 0-0 here at Maquoketa, MCSN.
First baseman, Ryan Grunwald.
Oh, you going to join me?
Yeah, I told you I'd be here by the time we hit.
So, Chad, Mr. Bunyan Coakley's has finally decided to join us.
How many people we got watching?
I don't know. You're worried about viewers. And Ryan, it's another night in the Commonwealth Conference. Ryan Grunwald will lead it off by being hit by a pitch.
After the hit by pitch, brings up center fielder, Kane Cobb.
It's his team leading 8th hit by pitch this year. 7, Chad.
Oh, good crowd.
So Grunwald on at first, and no outs.
No, he's sitting right next to me.
No.
Oh, the other Grunwald.
Yeah, Kane Cobb lifts a high fly ball to right field. And that is caught there easily by Derek Tobin out there for 1 down. Well, the one with power is on at first base. So that'll bring up Cannon Coakley. His first pitch, action. I ain't be able to say anything about these players. Cannon batting .324 on the season. Called strike 1. Well, you're going to have a big zone here with Mr. Johnny Walker behind the plate. If he's going to call it that far outside, my kid's in trouble. So the 0-1 to Coakley. Grunwald takes off. I don't know what we're doing there, huh? And Ryan's going to fall down. He's going to be left for dead. Was that strategy there, Chad, or just
I think
a
he was
mental
just
error?
trying to read movement. I think he just reflexes took off.
Brad said he got the orange.
Orange isn't good though. I watched it. He did not get the orange. I watched it. I was like, I hope they
So 2 outs. And that one's driven right in the ground. Big hop pitcher comes over to cover, throw to first. Cardinals go down in the first. 0-0, head to the second. We come back with MCSN.
Yeah.
He only had 4 total that inning. Sure you're coming up.
Hello?
Yeah, you are. CPU lead off here, number 4 hitter Caleb Andrews, first baseman. Swings the first pitch, and it's just inside the line. Fair ball down the left field line. Andrews on his way to second. Scott has it and throws it in to third. And a leadoff double for Caleb Andrews here in the top of the second. Bring up Reese Miller, the DH, hitting .253 on the season.
Hi. So I can say I cleaned up the transaction, but I'm not responsible. Can I give you a football for record?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
good. It looks like you have another one.
I do.
Good. Add it to the pile.
Thank you.
I just mail his stuff in.
Oh, there's his sister. Your production assistant's sister's here.
Hopefully, right, tomorrow?
Wonder if he's coming.
Yeah, what time?
6? What do you got going? You guys got basketball?
It's just a little bit high, want to know.
Well, come as soon as you want to. Bring your swimsuit.
10 we don't go. They play at 4 and 6 in Hiawatha, but she's got ACT in the morning, so she's going to be kind of gone all day. So, can't rely on her break.
All the way. 1-1.
Haven't even taken a look at anything. I'm like,
Sounds familiar.
Raider takes a look back at second. Andrews and comes to the plate. Curveball stays high. 2-1.
So we go from Cannon to the quickest worker to Mitchell.
These guys were talking about how much it helps them when a guy works fast.
Just misses 3-1 the count.
Especially 80-some degrees and you're wearing the tools of ignorance. Hunter's got about another inning. He's going to be in shade the rest of the way.
Called strike. Makes the count go full.
Harp really needs to stick to facts with his articles. The weather is really not a big concern of mine when it comes to what little baseball footage they give you.
A little grounder up the middle. Coakley is able to get it right around second base and throw out Miller at first for 1 down. On the play, Andrews will go to third.
Ground out shortstop brings up catcher Hardy Mahoney.
Twice a year that they write an article on baseball and they quote people, it shouldn't be about the weather.
So Hardy Mahoney, the catcher.
What'd you call me?
Hardy.
Mahoney?
Mahoney. You're full of baloney. Hitting 194. First
Wow.
pitch misses, 1-0.
I'd really like us to not allow the run to come home here this inning.
Okay. You want to tell them that?
Who do I give the signal to?
Your son.
Ah!
Ground ball to second. That will allow the run to score. Mangler will throw out Mahoney.
Ground out second
Mahoney will get the
baseman, scores
RBI.
one.
And the Stormin Pointers will take a 1-0 lead.
Brings up second baseman Grant Bryant.
I'll bring up Grant Bryant, second baseman. Number 9.
Hitting .233 on the season. Called strike 1.
I can't see their numbers. I'm having issues.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. And swing and a miss for the strikeout to end the top of the second. CPU does get 1 run. There was 1 hit, no errors, and none left on. Head to the bottom of the second. We come back, due up for the Cardinals. Dostal, Manning, Mangler here on MCSN.
Leading off bottom second.
All right,
Third
go to the
baseman,
bottom of the
Jack
second.
Dostal.
Leading off will be Jack Dostal, third baseman for the Cardinals. Dostal batting .281 on this season. First pitch called, strike one. Swing and just
That's gonna
into
drop.
shallow center, left center. It's going to drop for a hit.
Leadoff single brings up right fielder Hunter Manning.
Bring up Hunter Manning. Manning hitting .384 on the season. No outs. Cardinals down 1-0. And Liam woke up. Yeah, without my production assistant, I've gotten kind of used to not doing that scoreboard manually.
No,
Oh, we're
another
gonna
one
get
picked off.
Jack picked off,
Oh, he's
but he
gonna
had
be safe.
double clutch and throws it into left field. So Dostal lucks out and end up at second base on the E3. Meanwhile, Hunter Manning steps back in the box with a 1-0 count on him. Taking a long time for signs here.
He takes a long time between pitches with runners on.
This might be a long game with him and both Mitchell on the mound. I mean, it's bad enough you got one, but when two of them are human rain delays. 2-0, that misses. Bunt, got it down. And Manning's got some speed. Grau does make the play. His second baseman covered. That gets Dostal over to third. It's on the sacrifice bunt. Now bring up Peyton Mangler, the second baseman.
Yeah, in the corners in the second inning. That's
Mangler hitting .207 with 6 RBIs on the season. First pitch just a little bit high, 1-0.
%54% or 54 at bats.
Swung on, foul all the way down the right-hand side, 1-1. One down, Dostal at third. Called strike two, 1-2.
Yeah, I really need to put the ball in play here. You know, sacrifice fly, ground ball up the middle, anything to score them.
Swung
That'll
on,
do
ground
it.
ball to second.
That's going to do it.
That'll score Dostal, and it'll be 2 down.
Now hitting for the Cardinals, left fielder Caden Scott.
So bring up senior left fielder Caden Scott, hitting .250 on the season.
How old is this pitcher, do you know?
Sophomore. There's a ground ball to third. Have it. Throw to first. Retires Scott. Carson Zhang there at third. For the third out, Cardinals do tie it up. Score 1 run on 1 hit. one error and none left on. Head to the top of the third and come back on MCSN.
There's Mom, Kai.
So go to the top of the third. CPU we have up 8, 9, and 1. Derek Tobin, the right fielder, to lead things off. First pitch called, strike one. Tobin, a junior, hitting 162 on the season. Ground ball to second. Mangler has it. Throw to first. Grunwald, one down.
Now hitting center fielder Max Chesmore.
Number 9 hitter, center fielder Max Chesmore, senior, hitting 244 on the season.
I remember this name from football. What position was he?
He was defensive back, wasn't he?
Was he? He play offense. This kid play offense, Kevin, do you remember?
What's his name?
Chesmore, Max Chesmore.
Rings a bell. See their quarterback?
No, that was
No.
Tupa.
That was Cole Tupa.
I do know he was.
All-conference D-back.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he.
So that's what I thought.
I think he is. I think he was.
He had like 4 pick sixes on the year.
You know what? I probably have in my computers back on my game notes of who it is.
I'm sure Cannon threw one. He led the state in those.
Wow, cracking on his kid on live TV.
Pick sixes? Well, I know Xavier had one against him.
Well, Xavier had a bunch of them against people. Can't fault him on that.
You back and erase that.
No, I'm leaving it in. I ain't got time for editing.
No, I got to live with him.
Who got time for that?
He probably don't watch it.
Oh, he don't watch this. Caden does. As soon as it's uploaded, he's back home. He's breaking down every at bat, everything. Line shot back to the pitcher. Raider knocks it down, throws to first in time for the second out. Let's see, what did I have that in?
Now the pitcher brings us back to leadoff hitter, shortstop Ethan Sells.
Something KMAQ, play-by-play football. There it is. It's got to be it. It's back to the top of the order with Ethan Sells. I'm waiting for it to load, Chad. I got the CPU tab open. Fouled away. Yeah, Max Chesmore had 5 INTs going into our game. It's in my game notes. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Ooh. Just a little bit high. Looking back at that, you know what my game note was for us that night? Anyone want to run the ball? Question mark.
It's okay to give ground balls a play.
Oh.
I won't be long. We'll be doing that again.
It's only about a month away. Back to football. Ground ball out to Mangler at second. Over to Grunwald for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. Head to the bottom of the third, due up for Maquoketa, be 8-9-1 themselves. Bryce Hansen, Mitchell Rader, and Ryan Grunwald on MCSN. So Bryce Hansen will lead off the bottom of the third for the Cardinals. Called strike one. Grau.
Hi, did you ask him what his favorite Dairy Queen Blizzard was?
Hansen hitting .231 on the season. Has 4 doubles.
This Grau kind of slings it a little bit.
A little bit of sidearm action. Ground ball up the middle, slow roller. Shortstop Sells able to throw Hansen out at first, 1 down.
Round out shortstop brings up pitcher Mitchell Rader.
Bring up Mitchell Rader hitting .188 on the season. Wind's really picking up. That's the first time I've seen the flag straight out going to the left.
Yeah, it's almost like cutting across the outfield.
Problem is, it's not going out to the left,
No,
it's cutting across. The 0-1 to Rader, fouled away, 0-2. The 0-2 misses high and away, 1-2.
Oh.
Called strike 3 on the other part of the plate, 2 down. So now you got me thinking, when is our first football game? I know it's like really late August or early September this year.
It might be Labor Day weekend.
Thank God for technology to look stuff up, huh? Bring up Ryan Grunwald, hit by a pitch in his first at bat here this evening. Ooh. 0-1. Be up there swinging, boys. Count goes even, 1-1. towards shortstop. Sells his throw to first base is off target. Grunwald will be safe at first on the E6. So the scrimmage is August 24th, which is a Saturday at at our place against Northeast.
Is it home?
It's showing at home. Haven't we gone there like 3 years in a row?
Yeah. Scrimmage at home this year, Kevin? Scrimmage at home.
17.
You gonna broadcast that one, Chad? That one misses. Want to know?
What do you mean?
You gonna broadcast that one on MCSN, the scrimmage?
Maybe.
I won't be there.
Why?
That's move-in day for
Oh.
Caden at William Penn. See, I was thinking it was gonna be on a Friday, so. So yeah, the first game's Friday, August 30th at Anamosa. Marion's our homecoming game this year, huh? There's a ground ball into right field by Kane Kopp. Grunwald will head to third, and Cardinals have runners on the corner with 2 outs.
Base hit the right field, brings up shortstop, Cannon Coakley.
Get to play on Xavier's new turf this year.
Yep.
That was 2 pitches.
So Cannon Coakley. Grounded out to the pitcher in his first at bat. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Tied at 1. Called strike 1, 0-1.
That's when you got to be ready to swing it. Hit right field.
Don't swing at that until strike 3. Stay in the game until strike 3.
Your mentality's gotta be ready to go up there.
Yeah, you have to.
Which is anti-mentality for most of our lineup. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
I love this though. It's 2. It's got to be that big.
What are we doing here? It works. Kopp took off early. Guess they're looking for the balk call.
Come on, Cannon. Got to
So
come
runners
through.
at second and third.
You know what it's going to be.
0-2 to Coakley at the plate with 2 down. Base hit scores 2 here. And there it is. Into center field. Oh, I thought he was going to reach up and grab that.
I did too. It kind of hung up there a little bit.
He is sending Kane home. They cut it off. So it's RBI, 2-out RBI with 2 RBI single for Coakley.
Brings up third baseman.
Don't worry,
Jack
Chad, I'll get it
Dossel.
out.
Not a easy situation to get a hit in there, down 0-2. Bring it closer.
Raleigh with 2.
Bring up Jack Dossel, single to center his first at bat. Called strike 1.
They just carry themselves differently.
1-1.
Excuse me? I think the home plate umpire was giving them 2 warm-up pitches. Was it between innings?
What?
Yes.
Which game was that?
Yesterday?
You know, I think in a 7-inning game,
It's a fly ball to right field. It's slicing away from the right
He dropped
fielder,
it.
and he drops it. Dossel's going to hang out at first. Kavanaugh is going to score Coakley, and He's able to beat the throw in.
That's great hustle.
What?
Now for the Cardinals, right fielder Hunter Manning.
So it's 4-1 Maquoketa on the E9.
Yeah, he was bringing it down and then it dropped out of it. He kind of nonchalanted as he was catching it.
And on the stolen base attempt, Dostal will be thrown out to end the inning.
Okay. One pitch to Hunter, right?
Yep, 20.
Yeah.
I got 20 for that inning. So the Cardinals get 3 runs, 2 hits. There was 2 errors and none left on. Go top of the 4th, 4-1 Maquoketa here in Game 1 on MCSN.
Number 10.
Go to the top of the 4th, left fielder Aaron Wendell will lead things off for CPU. He grounded out to the pitcher. His first at bat, takes the first pitch called, ball 1. And one misses 2-0. Not quite the crowd we had last night, huh? I was kind of impressed by how many people came to that
Yeah, there's
girls' district game last night. Called strike 1, 2-1. Inside low, 3-1 to Wendell. And the 3-1 swung on, ground ball out to shortstop. Coakley has it, throw to first in time to retire Wendell, 1 down. Bring up third baseman Carson Zhang, who struck out swinging and back in the first inning.
one out here, Joe.
Yep.
Plays it first. You know, I was thinking today about our last game.
What do you mean?
Where-
our
where-
last game?
where-
You mean the last game we ever do, or the
Yeah,
game yesterday?
our last game that we played in high school.
Oh.
Where was that at? Wilton?
Yes. It's at Wilton against Comanche.
Yeah.
And Chris Ivy took me way deep to right. Liner out to Coakley, caught, 2 down.
I was just thinking about you know, the senior night and
It sucked.
guys finishing up their careers, and it took me back to ours, and
Because that was a conference team that we played. They were in our conference at the time, and
Yeah.
we swept them at their place earlier in the season. And I think
Yep.
we were a little too overconfident going into
yeah,
that.
if I remember right, we got down, but then we made a kind of an effort to come back into that game, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, we made it close. Just not enough. I blame the starting pitcher that night. He waited for the last game of the season to have his second worst performance of the year.
Mm.
The worst being Western Dubuque shelled me.
I don't remember it.
10-0. Got run rolled in 5 innings to Marty Smith, the other first-team all-conference pitcher. He just mowed us down one after another, and I just didn't have it that day. 2-1 to Andrews. Follows that away. He was counting 2-2.
I remember this kid from football too.
Well, I'm not going to open that up again. That took a while.
It's fine.
I don't think he was on there.
I can't tell you how many balls I think we've robbed this year by playing shallow.
Got to remember, we went and did these guys in basketball, too. They might be thinking basketball. as
Yeah,
well.
that's true.
Swing and a miss on the inside curveball to end the inning. Pointers go 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. Head to the bottom of the 4th. Due up for Maquoketa, Manning, Mangler, and Scott on MCSN. Go to the bottom of the 4th. Hunter Manning to lead things off for the Cardinals. Takes the first one outside. 1-0.
Let's put a 6 spot up.
How about 7?
I'll take that.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
What did he say, 6? You just want to keep playing?
Everybody's
Stupid math. It's so confusing on a scoreboard.
It's that Lost Nation education.
worried about our school.
Don't be making fun of them Lost Nation educations.
One of those get 6, play another one. I'll tell you what he doesn't do. I watched
So 3-1 to Hunter Manning at the plate. Swung on out towards second base. Little looper caught out there by Grant Bryant for the first out. Bring up our second baseman, Peyton Mangler.
Brings up second baseman.
Grounded out to second base in his first at bat, but had an RBI on the play.
Yeah, big RBI.
Got the first run across for the Cardinals.
Also brought the first run across for the Cardinals.
Oh, here we go. Chad decided to wake up. It's like Liam Onen up here. Yeah, don't call that a strike. 1-0. I see Rustic Days is happening next weekend.
Not a big participator.
Well, I saw in the advertisement that there was free swimming at the Grunwald Pool all afternoon during Rustic Days.
Saturday and Sunday.
Lost Nation, public pool.
1 and 2 to Mangler. The called strike.
I know there's a guy that had some hay for sale in Lost Nation this week, and
Got sold too. Got sold.
Two bales or?
Well, I know there was a lot of people interested, but then they saw a picture of the baler.
Low and away, but
And,
called strike 2-3.
It wasn't a John Deere. It was some kind of off-brand, so I think that turned a lot of people off.
Was that a Minneapolis Moline?
Brings up left fielder, Caden Scott.
Caden Scott grounded out to third in his first at bat.
I bet. People want hay, don't they?
There, he chopped that one right into the ground at third again. And thrown out for the second time, 5-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors for the Cardinals. Go to the top of the fifth. 4, 5, and 6 due up for CPU on MCSN. So to the top of the fifth we go. Reese Miller to lead things off for CPU. Cardinals on top, 4-1 here. 2-0. Cardinals looking, their next win here. They'll have the school record all themselves for biggest turnaround in one season in wins.
It's a big milestone.
Especially where they came from. If you're aware of where, especially the seniors, and well, actually the seniors, a junior and a couple sophomores that have been around for the last 2 or 3 years on this team, where they have come from the last 2 years. They only had 4 wins 2 years ago, 3 wins last year, and to be sitting here right now with 18 wins, it's a pretty good accomplishment. 3-1 to count to Miller. Swung on, fly ball out towards left field. Scott coming in and makes the catch. 1 down.
Tom, was it hard to get umpires for yesterday? For just those couple innings?
I got lucky. One was here, and I said, "You can help me out." He says, "Good, I'll bring a partner with me." So
Good.
I anticipated it being
Yeah. Yeah.
So Hardy Mahoney, the catcher, will be the batter. He grounded out to Mangler at second base back in the second inning. First pitch a little bit high, 1-0.
Mahoney. You want to know this pitch back there?
I was just guessing.
That was 55. Okay.
All the way, 1-1.
We've got a lot of pitching available tonight.
Well, now that we're 6 deep, we have pitching available almost every night of the week. Called strike 2, 1-2.
That's still probably been the biggest difference in the year.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been huge. Plus, I think the spreading out of the games a little bit, not playing 8 games in a week, has made a big difference.
Foul tip. Count remains 1-2.
be awesome.
And the 1-2 called. Strike 3. So 2 down. I bring up second baseman Grant Bryant, who struck out swinging back in the second.
Grant Bryant.
You know, the football season will be in a month away. You know what that means. Break out double pair of socks for them cold press boxes. My feet always got cold when it started getting cold out. Swinging and a miss, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Curveball, foul down third base line. Count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 1-2-3 again go the Pointers for the third consecutive inning. Head to the bottom of the fifth, due up Hansen, Rader, Grunwald for the Cardinals when we come back on MCSN.
Hansen.
Yeah. No, he's got that kind of sweeping, slinging action too.
Hansen fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Bryce grounded out to short back in the third. Ground ball to third. And Zhang throws out Hansen for the first out.
Ground out brings up pitcher Mitchell Rader.
2-minute break after first game, then senior night. That's the word I'm getting.
So Mitchell Rader
Ooh.
takes first pitch called, strike
Ooh,
1.
that one was quite a ways outside, wasn't it?
It's on 20 minutes, okay.
No. And I don't have a problem with it. If they call it consistently, then we pitch to that zone. Yeah. And that's where smart catchers help, you know.
Set up outside all day long.
Mm-hmm. Yep, adjust to it.
There's a ground ball chopper down third base. Nice play by Zhang.
Wow.
Bare hands.
Wow, that was a good
out
play.
Rader.
Who was that?
Carson
Nice
Zhang.
play with the third baseman.
Yeah, that was a nice
Brings
play.
up leadoff hitter, first baseman Ryan Grunwald.
Almost like it took a hop kind of to his bare hand. Was going away from him, and he snagged it right out of the air.
Let's bring up Ryan Grunwald, who's been hit by a pitch and reached on an error.
Well played, Mauer.
And a little
Oh.
nubber. It's going to hit a lip, and is it
Oh.
going to stay fair or
I
go
thought it was
foul?
going to come back.
What's it going to do? Is it snaking down the line there? Now, if you get the rocks off like Pat told you to.
Straighter than the Keys Road.
That doesn't want the rake on.
Yeah, broom.
That's the broom only.
It's 0-1 to Grunwald.
Sit back. Wait for it to try and
Are you still mic'd up with him, Kyle?
I think that's just
This is inside, 1-1. Missed it yesterday after Ryan hit his home run. Our AD said that he's going to move all our varsity games next year to 11 a.m. starts. In the dirt, 2-1.
These kids obviously hit better at 11 in the morning.
Well, the rest of them not so much.
Did everybody get in at bat?
Everybody but Peyton. 2-2.
Yeah, you stand on top of the plate and you look for it.
Why would you even try and pitch inside? He's come inside a couple times. I'm like, why would you even?
Yeah, there's one in the sweet spot, and he flies it high to center field. Max Chesmore makes the catch, and that ends the Cardinal fifth inning. 1-2-3. Go to the sixth. 4-1. Maquoketa on top here on MCSN. So leading off the sixth for the Pointers, Derek Tobin, the right fielder. He's grounded out to second back in the third. First pitch is high, 1-0. Oh, 1-1.
Hey, that's our pitcher. It's okay.
And the 1-1 from Raider. Fouled away, 1-2.
Taller for sure.
these guys are the two that had Solon and DeWitt tonight. They both went 1-0 in extras.
Oh,
I can see why. So 2-2 to Tobin.
do these guys have? Do they work during the day in the summer, or do they just umpire?
Ground ball to short. Coakley has it. Throw to first. It's going to be a little bit low in dirt and gets behind Grunwald. And Abe Mickle covering. And Tobin, who opened up the wrong way, gets back just in time.
Brings up center fielder Max Chesmore.
So the Cardinals' first error here in game 1.
Cannon rushed himself just a little bit there, I think.
You know, as of late, you know, the error, you know, we have 81 errors on the season. That'd be number 82. But as of late, it's kind of gotten a lot better than what it was there for a while. We were at 5 or 6 in a game there for a stretch. Runner takes off. They get the bunt down to third base. Dostal charges in, throws to first, retires Chesmore. Tobin will take second on the play on the sacrifice bunt.
Brings up leadoff hitter, shortstop Ethan Sells.
And we're back to the top of the order for the Pointers, and Ethan Sells, who was flied out to center and grounded out to second, will be the batter.
But that's a number 9 hitter. I get why they're doing it. Jack is at third. That was one step.
One down. Curveball. Called. Strike 1. Chad, you got to keep reminding me to change the scoreboard because I'm not good at it.
Oh, hey, it's 4-1 scoreboard.
No, not the score. The inning.
Top of 6.
I'm just bad at it. I admit it. I don't just get to sit here and just commentate when I feel like it. 1-1.
Well, actually, you kind of do.
I'm doing stats for myself. I'm updating the scoreboard. What are you doing?
I'm thinking.
You sit. Yeah, you
watch
got the
them.
thinking man pose down. I'll give you that much.
Doing color analytics.
Let's hear some color.
Maquoketa got their red hats popping tonight with the red undershirts, white unis, tops and bottoms. CPU comes in their road black tops with the gray pants.
Can I try? It's really pretty blue sky out there today.
Green grass on the infield and outfield, all the way around the dugouts.
Oh, been a while since we've had a kid around, really.
Yeah.
Been too worried about winning.
Yeah. I've also noticed that there's 50 white stars on the flag out there on the left.
It's not a Betsy Ross flag?
That pitch is high for ball 2. 2-2 now, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Cardinals leading 4-1. Winners do have a runner in scoring position here.
Oh my God, that voice.
Tension. There's a lot of tension right now. Pressure on the defense to make the play.
Hello.
Here's the pitch. And it's left high for ball 3. Full count. Don't want to put him on because that brings the tying run to the plate with the number 3 hitter up. Or no, be the number 2 hitter. Oh, he's gonna. Yeah,
good piece. Oh, did he get
catch it?
Did he get it? Did he get it? He got it.
Yeah.
And turns a double play.
That ends the threat.
Good play by Hunter Manning out there and right. Made the catch, almost hit the ground, and throws the
playing shallow
Coakley at
helps.
second for the double play. And just like that, ends the CPU threat in the 6th. Go to the bottom of the 6th, do it for the Cardinals. Kopp, Coakley, Dostal. Cardinals on top, 4-1. MCSN. King Cop to lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Or bottom of the 6th. He didn't. I looked at the ding scoreboard on my computer.
I was just going to wait and see how long it took you. Because I didn't catch it.
God, you're such a friend. 1-0 to Cop. Someone has all the jokes tonight. Swinging and a miss, 1-1.
Well, our last conference games of the year. Last doubleheader.
And there's a fly ball out to left center. It's peeling away.
Oh!
And Chesmore runs it down
Wow.
and makes the catch. 1 down.
Nice interception.
Was Cannon on the on-deck circle doing one of these when he saw it? Twitching.
Brings up shortstop, Cannon Copeland.
So Cannon, who's grounded out to the pitcher and singled to center with 2 RBIs, be the batter of 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls that one away, 0-1.
Well, he's aggressive on that one.
Well, these side armors aren't the easiest to kind of,
Oh.
when you haven't seen it all year. Oh, how are you supposed to hit that? 0-2. I mean, you almost got to, like, fly swatter it.
Going outside.
I would too. 1-2.
I was up a little bit.
Two and 2. Just misses outside. Just misses the strike zone. That one's in the dirt. 3-2. It's full count to Coakley, 1 down. And that's ball 4. Bring up Jack Dostal, single to center, reached on an error. So we can steal early again, or because that seemed to work out every now and then. He must have a deceptive time pause or something.
Well, he
waits. I'm not picking up.
You
on.
think that he should go, and he doesn't go, and then you go.
Well, he went. It's a hit and run, and it's popped up out of play. 0-1. Throw over to first this time.
Lance doesn't say much down there. Brad,
2 steps up.
Brad's screaming back.
If he dives back, he's going to touch Lance.
Ground ball to third. It gets Vades. Zhang over there at third into the left field. So Jack has his second single of the evening. Coakley to second. Still only 1 down. Hunter Manning. There's the sacrifice bunt. Popped up to second base. Will be the batter.
And never enough runs, right?
Nope.
Base hit brings up right fielder, Hunter Manning.
Get as many as you can here and go 1, 2, 3 in the 7th, and we all celebrate. A school record. Who would have thunk that?
Yeah.
Remember in the beginning of the season, we thought 10 or 12 wins would be, let's hang banners?
Yeah. Yeah. I can hear Brad from the dugout now.
Oh.
Is that,
0-1.
is that a bender?
That's a tough one to go out and hit. Tell you what. I like strike zone as a pitcher, but my God, that's hard to hit on that one. Inside, and that hits him. So I'll load him up for Peyton Mangler.
Here's my pitch. Brings up second baseman, Peyton Mangler.
It loads him up for Peyton Mangler.
RBI machine.
Well, he got one earlier.
Yeah, got a big one early. He's going to get one here, too. At least one.
Yeah, but on that play, it could turn into a double play this time around, which you don't want.
I'm saying he's going to get another RBI here. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Told you.
Nope, that's going to slice foul.
That's a home run. Oh, no, my bad.
Wrong fence.
I thought that foul line curved there.
You know, if we plant some more trees, it could be in play. Just like Placid.
Yeah.
Could rent out the outfield for cows.
I remember when Kurt Nelson was planting those trees, and he said, "Someday you guys are gonna thank me for it." He was right.
Well, I know someone who ain't thinking was Coakley's parents used to sit on top of the hill, could see the game.
Yeah, because they sure as heck weren't getting out of the car to come watch. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening.
It was Dale who said that.
Yeah, they'd honk, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I remember one time
Beep,
I
beep,
said,
beep,
"Did you
beep."
see my home run? Was that you?"
All right,
3-1, the count to Mangler. Bases loaded, 1 out.
You are hitting your pitch here. I don't care if it's an outside strike. It's not going up.
Called strike, 3-2.
So you just gotta scoot up in the box here and try and.
Yeah, you got to get it hit before it even goes to the outside enough on that
Yeah,
curve.
you gotta
be up in that
scoot up.
corner
You gotta scoot up.
and just smack it into right. And a little nubbler in front of the plate. Pitcher can just ease it over to the catcher to get Coakley at the plate. So 2 down now, and the bases will still be loaded. Now bring up Caden Scott, who's grounded out to third twice here, game 1.
Yeah, there is. This grand slam here is gonna help.
Just signed the strikeout certificate on that one.
I don't think so.
Gonna have a pinch runner for Peyton. It's gonna be Aaron Bramer.
Well, the only saving grace in here is that they didn't put on.
You're just wrong and you haven't admitted it.
Yeah, I'm.
I let my money do my talk.
Oh, that's gonna come back fair. That's gonna be a. Oh, I thought that.
That was awful.
I didn't think he was gonna get back to the ball.
Well, someone didn't go running hard down the line either, and they hit it. So, otherwise, you might have made it a little bit closer. But 3 unassisted lead, the bases loaded. No runs. Go to the 7th. Cardinals need 3 out to secure the victory here in Game 1 against CPU on MCSN. Top of the 7th, CPU trailing 4-1. They'll have up 2, 3, and 4. Aaron Wendell, the left fielder, will lead things off. He is grounded out to the pitcher and grounded out to short. Takes first pitch, called, strike 1. I'm willing to bet Johnny Walker calls the home plate game. They're all low-scoring games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
That's all you got. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Set you up nicely on that. And that's all I get. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Not falling into the trap. I'm not falling into it.
Mm-hmm. Foul ball 1 and 2. This is so easy. Caveman can do it. What's going on in your cave with that one? There's a ground ball. Dostal at third. That's going to eat him up. Waited on the hop. Wendell takes off for second. So Wendell with a 2-base error on E5.
Now hitting third baseman Carson Zhang.
We'll bring up third baseman for CPU, Carson Zhang, who was struck out swinging, lined out to Coakley at short. Got to come get the hops, right, Chad?
Yeah, that was kind of a tweener, though. I don't think he could have come in on that one.
Not when you're staying flat-footed.
Hit him in the midsection. Tough one.
1-0.
Guys, that guy at second means absolutely nothing. That was 80.
Here's the 1-0. Tie, 2-0. Kevin All's going to come out and have a little chit-chat. Well, now, let's have a little chit-chat.
6 pitches.
Big plans this weekend there, Chad?
Nothing really right now. Maybe go to Fireball.
Oh, that's right. That's tomorrow night, right?
Yeah.
Conference over, and the 2-0 to Zhang. Swung on, fouled away, 2-1. Ground ball to short in the hole. Coakley's going to go to third, and I don't think Dostal was expecting that. Ball gets away. Pointers score. And Zhang ends up at second.
Brings up first baseman Caleb Andrews.
So Caleb Andrews, the first baseman. He has doubled and struck out swinging. Curveball called, strike 1.
I wonder why Cannon didn't go to first in that.
Well, he had to play at third. Would have had the easy tag on the kid. Good thing we got those 4 runs last inning in the bottom of the 7th. Now we're going to have runners on the corners.
No outs.
No outs.
Tying runs at first.
Leaving the bases loaded and 1 out.
Brings up designated
Not getting a run
hitter,
across
Reese
is going
Miller.
to might come in costly here.
Is that right? 4-2. Yes.
That might do it for Raiders. Kavanaugh on his way out.
Not eligible. No. 327 yesterday.
And Liam Onen's going to come in and try and lock this one down.
Was that their second hit, or am I missing one? Is that their third hit?
It's your second.
Only their second. Liam around the strike zone. Yeah, that's where we're at, right?
What's that?
You can't throw today?
He started game 2.
Oh. Then the answer is yes, you can.
You don't
We
bring
have
it
a kid that's been on vacation for a long time. You don't want to bring him in.
Well, he's relief for game 2.
This is it.
Canada's pretty tight.
The next one is Gabe Nickel or Aaron Bringer. I see it, right?
Yeah.
Where are they at in the order here?
It's number 5 hitter. Reese Miller, DH.
Well, get out number 1 first.
0-2 ball here.
Misses 1-0.
It's okay.
Ground ball at the second. It's a double play possibility. Hit the bobble at second.
Got
Coakley
him.
recovers it enough with the arm strength. Center Point does score the run, but that was a big double play there. They'll give up the run. It's now 4-3. And Hardy Mahoney would be the catcher. We're going to have a who's grounded out to second and been called out on strikes will be the batter with 2 down now.
Little bender.
2-0. There's a pop-up out towards second base. Mangler's got a beat on it, and the Cardinals will escape. Made it a little hairy there in the last inning.
Yeah, they did.
Come out with a 4-3 win. CPU will drop 15-16. Maquoketa go 19-17 overall. We'll keep the live streaming going as we'll honor the seniors here tonight, and then we'll have a little break and have game 2.
Reminder, we are going to celebrate our seniors here in a couple minutes.
No smoking, no drinking here on school grounds.
So we'll, just a few minutes, going to be celebrating the seniors.
Don't think I've ever seen her. How old is she?
Hope Meyer? Is that Hope? Yeah. Tell them off the field. Who's announcing senior?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna scratch off something.
I already took care of it.
Okay, thank you. I brought it up here and I immediately regretted it.
You're talking about the 20th.
Yes.
Talking
Yes,
about
I took it off.
things instead about me.
You know what? I wasn't gonna say it. I liked it. I wasn't gonna say it. So it's just like a sweep over CPU.
Did Brad Mangler go shopping? He looks like a shopper. Yeah, that wouldn't be good to say.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bath body.
celebrating our 2019 senior class here at Maquoketa. First, Aaron Bramer, son of Gary Bramer and Gina Holger. He is involved in baseball, football, and track for 4 years at Maquoketa. His favorite baseball memory, balking in his first varsity appearance. Plans after high school is to play football at William Penn University with a major in business management. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Bramer. Our second senior, Bryce Hanson, son of Denise Gibson and Mike Hanson. Bryce has played baseball, football for 4 years. He was a member of National Honor Society and golfed also for 2 years and ran track for 2 years. His favorite baseball memory, hitting bombs. Plans after high school is to attend University of Iowa, discover his passion, which I can use to help people around me. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Hanson. Our next senior is Caden Scott, son of Dale and Teresa Scott. He's been involved with basketball and baseball during his time at Maquoketa. Favorite baseball memory? Being part of the biggest turnaround in the history of Maquoketa. Plans after high school to play baseball at William Penn University and study sociology. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Scott. Our next senior, Kane Kopp, son of Jenny Wisco and Danny Rineker. Kane has been involved in basketball, baseball, and golf. Favorite baseball memory is hitting a home run against Wahlert this year. He plans to attend Kirkwood and transfer to the University of Iowa to major in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Kane Kopp. Again, we would like to thank all of you for your time and commitment to the athletic programs at Maquoketa. Thank you very much.
Guys, the next time we do that,
And we'll get ready to start game 2 here between CPU and Maquoketa. CPU with a record of 15-16, now 11-12 in the Walmack West. Maquoketa, meanwhile, 19-17, 14-12 in the Walmack East. Lineup for CPU in game 2. Ethan Sells will be the shortstop. Aaron Wendell in left field. Karsten Zhang at third. Caleb Andrews at first. Reese Miller the DH. Hitting for Braylon Havel will be the pitcher. Hardy Mahoney behind the plate. Grant Bryant at second base. Derek Tobin in right. And Max Chesmore in center field. For the Cardinals, Ryan Grunwald will be behind the plate. Kane Kopp in center. Cannon Coakley on the mound. Jack Dostal at third base. Cole Harmon will DH for Mitchell Rader playing second. Peyton Mangler will play short. Caden Scott at first. Hunter Manning in right. And Bryce Hansen in left field.
Leading off for CPU, shortstop.
That's your starting line. It's brought to you by Smiles on Main. Free advertising. Coakley's first pitch misses. 1-0.
How much is he on? Is that what you said? I don't know. He never really.
What did he throw Monday?
80.
There's a call at strike one, 1-1.
But after June 10th, there's no 180 in a week. He can throw 110. Well, I hope he doesn't.
Thank you.
What time on the 19th?
That one's inside. 2-1.
We need to be ready to start to take tickets at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
Yep. Thank you.
Plate is just either cement art or powder.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Need to bring in some clay.
Well, it's that outside corner here. Hit your spot.
Bring it inside. We've got those bricks in there. Bricks get hard.
And that one misses high. Runs the count full. 3-2. It's kind of hoping to see Cannon avoid those
Yeah.
bigger counts here in this game. Usually takes him about an inning to loosen up, and he'll get the inside fastball called. Strike 3 on Sells for the first out.
That's why I like him kind of pitching the second game of the night, because he's got that first game to get his arm kind of going.
Bring up left fielder Aaron Wendell.
Left fielder Aaron Wendell. Bryce Hansen.
First pitch called. Strike 1 on the inside half of the plate. 0-1. And misses outside. 1-1.
Squeezing him.
Called. Strike 2. 1-2. Ground ball, slow roller out to short. Mangler's going to have to barehand it. Throw to first, and Scott had come off the bag, so the runner will be safe.
Where's our... What happened to the shortstop from the first game?
He's on the mound.
Oh, shit.
Got to know your limitations.
I think he needs to come in a couple steps.
Yep. Carson Zhang, the third baseman. First pitch called. Strike 1, 0-1.
Yesterday.
Yesterday before the double.
Yeah.
Someone.
Because it was tight yesterday.
Fouled away, 0-2. Just got a piece of that one to keep the count at 0-2.
It was actually a good defensive swing, knowing the zone.
Oh, that one got away from him.
It's exactly how he threw every one of those when he warmed up, too. He couldn't locate it.
Brings up first baseman Caleb Andrews.
Just him.
I thought they had two.
Well, they had that big tight end.
McCully kid, and yeah, the tight end 43.
Gatros.
Did-
Walking on and on.
Yeah, he 1-0. Do I need to pull the game notes out again?
That kid's walking out of Iowa, Kevin.
What tight end up?
Gatros or whatever.
What was his first name? Maverick or something like that?
He,
It's a hard name to forget.
he was a big kid.
No? Tall, big tight end at Iowa. That usually means things. All right, pop fly out to right field. Hunter Manning has it, and runner fakes the tag. And 2 down.
Brings up designated hitter, Reese Miller.
So Reese Miller, the DH. Didn't they have a really good running back? Well, good running back, I should say. 1-0.
Yeah, was it Caleb Andrews? I think it might have been.
I'll look it up.
Tupa was a quarterback.
Yeah. He's on the baseball team. He just doesn't play.
He pitches a little bit. That's why he pitched the other night.
Before I do that, Cannon Coakley making his 9th start of the season. Got that one across, 1-2. Has a record of 4-3 overall in 44 innings pitched.
Actually, he's 5-3.
Is he?
He didn't.
No.
He didn't mark the win yesterday yet.
No, he did. Yeah, he did. He got it. He was 3-3 going into yesterday.
Oh,
There's a liner into left field for a base hit, and they're going to score him around from third. Relay, not going to be in time. Gets away from Grunwald at the plate on throw from Dostal. And CPU has a 1-0 lead.
Didn't react at all to the ball. The left fielder throws it, what, 40 feet, 40 feet.
Next, there's only 17 wins there.
And when you count them up,
4, 8, 11, 13, 16, 17.
yeah, so we'll say 5-3.
I don't think he marked a win for anybody for the game yesterday. I gave Peyton the save, I think, but he didn't.
So 5-3 in 44 innings pitched. Dad. He's got 62 strikeouts. Is that correct? Because you were, did they put all the strikeouts in there that he was missing?
Mhm.
Okay, so 62 strikeouts in only 44 innings pitched. 2.70 ERA. Now he's starting to overthrow a little bit, isn't he?
Well, he was frustrated on the slow roller. I could tell he started shaking his head.
Doesn't take long.
That's why he.
Oh,
Ooh.
2-1. Two and 2. No, I didn't want that one. Ground ball, third base. Dostal has it up, throwing to end the inning. CPU does get one on the board, though. Head to the bottom of the first, due up for the Cardinals. Grunwald, Kopp, and Coakley, and we come back on MCSN. Ryan Grunwald lead off the bottom of the first for the Cardinals against freshman Braylon Havel. Has a 5-1 record in 36 1/3 innings. 2.89 ERA. Opponent's only batting 190 against him. Just misses inside, 1-0. There's a liner into left field. Gonna drop for a hit. Grunwald takes a turn and a look, but left fielder Aaron Wendell gets it in. So Grunwald with the single to left.
Brings up center fielder Kane Kopp.
I'll bring up center fielder Kane Kopp. Throw it first. Back in time is Grunwald. There's a liner out to short, and Olay by the shortstop over there sells, and it's into center field.
First pitch, right?
Yes, first pitch.
Hit or an error now? Error?
That's got, yeah.
I mean, you get in front of that, you knock it right down.
All he's got to do is knock it down as an out at second. I don't know.
Well, official statistician over there gave it an error.
He hit it hard.
It was been given an error.
Now hitting
1-0 to Kane and Coakley. I'm guessing with the strike zone in this game, we're going to see some more hitting going on than we did last game. 2-0 on the inside fastball. Wouldn't you agree?
It looks that way.
That was a softball just served up on a plate for you. You want to put it on the tee next time? Hitting is contagious. There's a long fly ball to left field. Going back, and it's going to one-hop the fence. Grunwald's going to come around to score. Nobody at third. Kane Kopp will be in there easily.
I thought it had a chance when he hit it, but
and there's not a lot of wind out that way, so must have just missed it. That ties it up.
Double to left field brings up third baseman Jack Dostal.
Hitting can be contagious, right?
Absolutely. Well, that's where I think Ryan coming up, hitting the ball hard right away sets the tone for the rest of the lineup.
I agree. Team leading 17th double. He's one of the leaders in the actual eastern Iowa area in doubles is Cannon Coakley. And there's a high pop-up out in shallow center field, caught by the second baseman.
That's going to hop.
And Kane Kopp thought about going, but stayed at third, so one down. Bring up the designated hitter here in game 2, Cole Harmon.
Third baseman, or second baseman, brings up DH, Cole Harmon.
Cole is 8 of 31 on the season, hitting 258.
Mitchell.
Hit one hard, Cole.
Ooh, fouls that one off on the curveball. 0-1. Curveball again misses. 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
There it is.
Out to short, Sells
Oh,
backhands it.
that's-
Throw to
throw it
first.
away. He's off the bag.
Safe. So the infield hit for Cole Harmon. Kane Kopp will score. Coakley to third. Bring up Peyton Mangler with one down.
I give it an error. It came off the bag. I think he was out.
Oh, so it's ruled an error now.
Shortstop.
E6 on the throw.
Yeah, a good throw had him, I think. I think you're right.
The other two dugouts could have different things. It really doesn't matter what I put up there.
Depends on who it is.
Well, I was just gonna say, after the base hit, I just wanted to say, I didn't want to.
Okay. I go.
One out. Runners on the corners. Curveball misses 1-0 to Peyton Mangler.
I've always read with the philosophy, if you gotta discuss it, it's a hit.
Like I said, it's just in whatever I think.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
I looked at the lates.
Well, that was good. I like it.
Is there a scouting report that we're supposed to delay steal on these guys?
Yeah.
Caught 'em both standing.
We need to score at least one more here. We need to score.
Swung on to right field. That might
That's
drop if it
gonna-
doesn't curl too much.
Foul.
Foul ball.
Now scoot up in the box. Choke up.
The 1-2 to Mangler from Havel. Fouled away. Count remains 1-2.
Yeah, he's got to turn. He's got to turn on that. Here's his problem. I just don't think he gets his foot down.
And
Look how open it is.
Yes.
He starts open.
he does this and he can't get back.
Put out of the box.
He's got a lot of movement going on.
The 1-2 again. Then the dirt. 2-2.
This kid is so pitiful right now. This is me, boys.
Yeah, this kid's it sits right there.
That'll
Ground
do it.
ball.
That's going to score. Maybe.
Out to second. Scores Coakley from third to make it 3-1.
RBI ground out.
Harmon will go to
Brings
third
up
on the
first
play.
baseman, Hayden Scott.
Now bringing up left fielder Caden Scott with 2 down now here in the bottom of the first.
Peyton has two runs to just that simple ground out. So yeah, this one, good baseball.
Come on, Caden.
Oh, swing and a miss, 0-1.
Come on, Caden. Another big one out there.
First pitch curveball.
Strike 2.
This kid's throwing that curveball a lot, too.
So 0-2 to Scott with 2 down.
Kids seem to live on that.
Don't trust their fastball.
Curveball again. Doesn't
It's
break.
3 in
Stays
a row.
high. 1-2.
That's 3 in a row to a 7-hitter.
Oh, truthfully though, for getting into our seventh hitter here, he still hasn't thrown a ton of pitches.
That's going to be called strike 3 in the outside part of the plate. That'll end the Cardinal bottom of the first. Cardinals do put up 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors. Head to the top second. We come back on MCSN.
got 2 pitches. Fingers with the seams, fingers across the seams.
Grant Bryant, the second baseman, lead off top of the second, and he hits a liner. Oh, look what I found. Jack Dostal throws him out. Turned his head, and the ball stuck in his glove.
Nice play by the third baseman. Brings up right fielder Derek Tobin.
Hey, if you're the pitcher, that was a hell of a play.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll take that all day long.
Danny Coakley thinks that was a great play. Was that, I had him for 2 pitches. Was that just first? Was that the first pitch?
I think it was I think it was a second pitch. I think the first one was a called strike.
All right, Cam, popping it right there.
So 1 and 2 to Tobin. Called strike 3, 2 down.
Ryan said dishes to me to shake him off once or twice. Just to,
Yeah.
he said, I hate to slow his rhythm down.
Bring up number 9 hitter Max Chesmore, the center fielder.
His biggest problem is he doesn't think he has to throw a curveball. I tell him he should throw it a couple times an inning just to keep people guessing.
Yes.
Swinging and a miss, so
He-
1.
He's such an easy pattern pitcher to pick up. If I was a hitter.
Even if he'd shake me off and go right back to the same pitch,
Yeah.
it gets people thinking.
He should
Fly
just
ball out to center
shake off
field.
why he's
Kane
pitching.
Top has a bead on it. Gets underneath it, makes
Then
the
hitter's like,
catch.
"Shit, what's he doing?"
And a real quick 1, 2, 3 inning there. Goes CPU. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom of the second. 3-1. Maquoketa on top here in MCSN.
Yeah, a little secret. Neither am I.
Oh, yeah, you are.
What's that? Most hit by pitches?
Oh, wait, that's Chase Coakley.
Yeah.
0-1.
You guys just start calling me Chase.
Hunter Manning. Well, hold on. I thought weren't you all conference one year?
No.
So what's Chase I was looking at? Where'd that go? There's a
Left
base
center.
hit out to left center.
Base hit center field brings up left fielder Bryce Hanson.
Oh, that's because it's first team all conference players. Additional, you're an additional standout.
Oh.
That's what it is. Chad Coakley, right next to Chase. Just didn't quite make it over to this part of the section.
What's that?
First team all conference
Oh.
players. Well, Kevin Bowman don't show up here in an honorable mention either. Are we sure he even went to Maquoketa? So 1-1 to Hanson.
Cardinals game has started, guys. So
Well, Chad's
they
checked
won
out.
4-3. What's that? Did he really?
Squares the bunt,
Oh,
gets it
that's
down. And pitcher Havel shovels it over to his first baseman to retire Hanson on the sacrifice
That's a
bunt.
tough bunt on a curveball.
Back to the top with Ryan Grunwald.
Brings up leadoff hitter, catcher, Ryan.
Got things started for the Cardinals with a single to left field and scored the Cardinals' first run. Curveball swung on high, pop fly out to left field, and left fielder has to come a long way in Wendell to make the catch. So 2 down. Kane Kopp will be the batter. He reached on an error and scored the Cardinals' second run. Swinging a foul ball right into the Cardinal dugout.
These are the type of kids you have to worry about later in their career with all the arm problems.
All the way, 0-2.
Yeah, I'm worried about him too, long term.
The 0-2 to Kopp. Swung and just foul. Hunter Manning had taken off for third. He'll have to head back to second. Kopp will have another attempt at the 0-2 count. Foul away. That's been right in your lap, Chad, if there's no fence.
Yeah, I'd have caught that one. Tony Romo shoots 2 under par.
Is he at the John Deere Classic?
I don't know, celebrity event. I don't know. No,
That's
it's not the Classic.
Ad.
Oh!
That's a tough one to be called out on, but that ends the inning. Cardinals get no runs. There was 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on.
What's the matter? We'll get some water.
Head to
Grab me a water, will
the
ya?
top of the third, and we come back 3-1 Maquoketa.
Tell her to grab me a water. You can bring it up.
go to the top of the third. Leading off, the leadoff hitter for the CPU will be Ethan Sells, shortstop. Called out on strikes back in the first. Swings the first pitch. It's a high pop fly out center field. Kane Kopp drifting towards the right field. Makes the catch, 1 down. 1 pitch, 1 out. Let's do that 2 more times.
See, this is where he's good hitter starts the pattern. Okay, I haven't seen that curveball first pitch yet.
So Aaron Wendell, the left fielder, who reached on an error. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Is that a fastball?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fastball. That was one of them with the seams.
I don't know what they call it, but you just grab it, throw it.
0-2.
Now go out just a little farther.
I don't know if that was a curveball. Has he got a slider?
That was a fastball.
That looked like a slider. Had a little side motion to her. There it is. Strike 3.
That's the spot I was talking about. Throw it out there.
Brings up third baseman Carson Zhang.
Carson Zhang,
Thanks, bud.
who was hit by a pitch.
Okay. Thank you.
Fastball a little bit high, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2.
Uh-oh.
High fly ball out in left center. Going back, Kane Kopp is going to run her down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 goes CPU. At the bottom of the third, due up for the Cardinals will be Coakley, Dostal, and Harmon. We come back on MCSN. Oh, so the bottom of the third. Cannon Coakley to lead off for Maquoketa. High and inside, 1-0.
Cannon. I guess this kid hasn't pitched
Hey,
3 yet, has he?
I'm on target with you. This is outside, 2-0. That was pitch 36 I got for this kid. Rocket shot, but foul. 2-1. Now that wind's picked up again, blowing across.
It's almost blowing into the... Ow. Something ugly there.
Had to bail out on that one.
Ooh, I thought. Ooh, it was a little close.
Inside. Oh, called out on strikes. Bring up Jack Dostal.
Brings up third baseman Jack Dostal.
Popped up the second baseman, his first at bat here in game 2. Cardinals looking to win their 20th game of the season here in this game. Ball low, 1-0.
Mm.
1-1. Swung on into center field. Chesmore giving chase. He's going to run it down for the second out.
Off the bat, yeah.
Now hitting for the Cardinals. Designated hitter, Cole.
Cole Harmon, who reached on an error back in the first, will be the batter. Yeah, curveball got away from him. 1-0. Call, strike one. He's count 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Fooled him on that one.
Inside and dirt. 2-2. Didn't check his swing enough. Gets called out on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals here in the third. 3-1 Maquoketa as we head to the fourth on MCSN. Maquoketa as we head into the top of the fourth, leading off the Caleb Andrews for CPU, as they'll have up 4, 5, and 6 here this inning. Curveball. Oh, I think he got every part of the strike zone on the way there.
I think
but
it was
1-0.
low when Ryan caught it.
There's a ground ball to Dostal at third. Throw to first in time to retire Andrews. 1 down.
Brings up designated hitter, Reese Miller.
So Reese Miller singled. Back in the first to be the batter. Bunt. Coakley's going to have to hurry and throw. Makes the throw to Scott at first for the second out.
Now hitting catcher Hardy Mahoney.
So Hardy Mahoney, the catcher, who grounded out to Dostal at third to end the first inning, will be the batter. Ground ball up the middle into center field for base hit.
No, that still doesn't hurt you. It's one pitch.
I bring up second baseman Grant Bryant, who grounded out to Dostal, just lead off the second inning.
Now hitting second baseman Grant Bryant.
It's a pitch he just called Cannon out.
I know. Swinging and a miss, 1-1. One and two on a foul tip.
Be smart here.
And strike three, end the inning. So no runs, there's one hit, no errors, and one left on. At the bottom of the fourth, due up for Maquoketa will be Mangler, Scott, and Manning. We come back on MCSN. Bottom of the fourth, Cardinals on top 3-1, and leading off the inning be Peyton Mangler, grounded out to second and had an RBI back in the first inning. First one bounces to the plate, 1-0.
Good take.
I think when you throw that many, you lose feel with a fastball.
Called, strike one, 1-1.
How many has this kid thrown?
That is 48.
48.
Through 28 first inning, right?
21 in the first inning.
Yeah, it is.
And the 1-2 to Mangler. In the dirt, 2-2.
Let's get a big inning here, guys.
Fouled away down the right-hand side, 2-2. A piece of that stay alive.
Yeah, let's get something going. I'd like a couple more runs.
And fouled away down the right-hand side.
Working the pitch count here.
Yeah, it's 8 pitches for the leadoff batter. Oh, no, no, no. Come on now.
Called his, I'm surprised. I'm just surprised he called that a Peyton. Yeah. I'm at just because they're.
Brings up Caden Scott, who got called out on strikes back to end the first inning.
Because Peyton's been like the bad boy in the dugout all those years.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Now hitting the first baseman, Caden Scott.
So they always talk, he was those little kids that bring the foul balls back.
That one's popped up and out of play, 0-2.
He was a good at bat.
Swing and a miss.
Brings up right fielder, Hunter Manning.
So bring up right fielder Hunter Manning, the single to center to lead off the second. Yeah, ground ball right up the middle. Ooh. Sells it short, makes nice play to retire Manning. It's not an easy feat with his speed.
That was a quick field and throw.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for the Cardinals. Go to the fifth. Cardinals on top, 3-1.
Jesus.
The runner that you can't say.
I'm not gonna say it again.
Now hitting number 5.
Who's number 5?
Cam.
Cam Hazlett. Cam Hazlett.
Is it Hazlett or Hazlitt?
Hazlett.
I thought it was like T. Hest. He's not gonna get announced.
Chicken.
Just no need.
Made quick work of him.
Those 3 straight pitches, you're not gonna get announced.
Oh, Grunwald.
Brings up center fielder Max Chesmore.
Max is pretty hard to do, too.
I went for Max. I laid it all on the line, baby.
Strike 1 to Chesmore, 0-1.
I did think it was a Mac for a second, but I got it. I changed it right mid-sentence.
There's one right back up the middle. It's going to drop into center field for a base hit for Chesmore.
Brings up shortstop.
Back to the top
Ethan
with Ethan
Sells.
Sells.
No.
Solid hit into left field.
This is where third time through they haven't patterned.
Base hit to left field. Brings up left fielder Aaron Wendell.
So Wendell reached on an error and been called out on strikes to be the batter with 1 out, 2 on for CPU. Curveball. 1-0. Swing and miss, 1-2.
Yep.
Two and two.
You got to pick off when you got him. As soon as you pick the leg, it takes a couple steps. So.
Pick it up, spin on it.
Yep.
There's a fly ball in center field. It's going to be easy out there for Kane Kopp. And 2 down. We'll bring up third baseman Carson Zhang for the Stormin Pointers.
Now hitting third baseman Carson Zhang.
Strike 1 called. Strike 2.
It's not a balk. He can stop. He was in motion.
You ever watch Hideo Nomo?
Leg was up.
Swing and a miss. So 2 hits, no runs, no errors, 2 left on. At bottom of the 5th, due up for Maquoketa will be Hansen, Grunwald, and Kopp. We come back on MCSN.
Yeah. Second season starts next Friday.
Yep. Bottom of the 5th, Bryce Hansen, number 9 hitter in the lineup, will lead it off. Takes first one outside, 1-0.
I've met his mom before.
Little in the dirt, 2-0.
That's in the dirt, 3-0. Well, get on anyway here to get us started.
I think you got to be taken here, right?
Yeah, I do. I am. Very rarely do I let anybody hit.
That's been called a strike a few
Yeah.
times on strike 3, but not this time.
We'll take it here, though.
Leadoff walk brings up pitcher Ryan Grunwald.
Ryan Grunwald, top of the Cardinal order. 1 for 2 here in game 2 with a single and a run scored. Hansen on at first, no outs. Big old curveball.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
0-1.
Boy, this kid's throwing a lot of curveballs. Man, oh man. Another one.
0-2.
Better figure out how he's doing. No excuses up here.
I hate it when I dive back to first and I overshoot it.
There it
There
is.
he hit. He hung that one a little bit. Ryan drilled it into left.
Bang, man. Can't worry about the first 3 pitches.
Bang that monkey.
Brings up center fielder Kane Kopp.
So Kane Kopp, who's 0 for 2, has reached on an error and called out on strikes.
I think at this point, well, yeah, you bunt, they're gonna walk in.
It's in the dirt, gets away, and
Yeah, there you go. Just as good.
Grunwald goes to second. Hansen to third. So 2 ducks on the pond out there for Kane Kopp with no outs.
Hey, I need to send him down too.
Randy can do it. Just tell me you want to get some kind of shake.
We want the lights on before it gets dark.
This isn't Northeast.
Hales.
Is she watching MCSN? Got the look of death.
For me, Haley. For me.
bringing the infield in. 2 big runs out there right now.
You're my favorite daughter.
So, can I get a recording that you're my favorite child?
You're in the top two.
You're in the top 2.
Whatever. I've helped you so much the past few years.
I know, you've been absolutely
Do you
fantastic.
remember which one?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right.
You didn't just hit a curveball. There it is.
It
It's
is.
going to be fair ball at the corner in right field. Kane's on his way to second. Possibly going to go to third. Nope, he's going to stay at second, but that scores both runs out there.
Big hit.
RBI double.
Makes it
Kane
5-1,
Brings up
Maquoketa.
pitcher Cannon Coakley.
Yeah.
So Kane and Coakley is 1 for 2. There's a liner out to center, and it's going to get by the center fielder. He dove and lunged for it, but couldn't come up with a catch. That'll score Kopp. Coakley will have his 18th double of the season.
Do you call that a double or is that
Another
a
RBI.
single with an error?
Single with an error?
I don't know how you score that. Kevin, you know.
That's a double, isn't it?
That's a double? He dove for it though. It's just like it's like a right fielder. It's like a right fielder diving for it and not getting it.
It didn't just hit dying. You know, it's the same thing with when the Hunter's ball was in right field that time. He dives for it,
Yeah.
and that gets by him. Live with that all day long.
Pitching change.
Change? I'll strike some music if it is. Yes?
I don't know that.
We'll come back. So sophomore Grant Bryant relieves Havel. Havel will go to second, and Jack Dossel will step in the box, and first pitch is low, 1-0.
Cardinals, third baseman, Jack Dossel.
Swung on, ground ball out towards shortstop. Throw to first. Kopp goes to third on the throw, and that's the first out.
Bramer.
Oh, did Aaron come in to pinch run?
He came in to run for Kanan.
Or yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Kane scored.
Leave me alone.
I'm just trying to help.
All time.
You're out of here.
I mean, what do I pay you for?
Yeah.
About that?
About that?
Call it strike to Harvard.
You know how much money this has cost me?
Hey, I'm not getting paid either for this. If anybody would like there to send some money our way, you can email us at with your PayPal payment. 1-1.
Six one.
Take PayPal. We take checks.
Bottom of the fifth yet. Boy.
Pesos.
This is a huge win for the program. This one right here.
1-1. Low. 2-1. Why is that?
I don't know. Just the 20-win mark is just kind of a big deal, I think, for this group.
So do I need to go to the book, the big book of information to see when the last time we won 20 games this season?
I think it was 2012.
I don't know. I think it might have been 13.
Yeah, 13. You might be right.
Swinging and a miss. 2-2. Okay, here we go. Got the Gavin Mangler record book. Yeah, we don't need to look at that page. 2014 team went 22-15.
Oh, 14.
Yeah.
Let me see that big book.
Well, then you won't say anything the rest of the game.
No,
You'll be lost in this book.
Yeah, you do get lost in this book. Where is the... This has every year's.
Oh, no.
Should I just move the camera?
Who cares about the camera now, huh? That ain't going to work.
Yeah.
Ball 4 to Harmon. He'll draw the walk with one out. I'll bring up Peyton Mangler.
Oh, is this going reverse order?
Yeah.
Now hitting for the Cardinals, shortstop, Peyton Mangler.
There's nobody warming up there, Tom. I can't see any footprints underneath that branch. Strike one to Mangler. No, he dropped the ball. So Harmon's on at second. Bramer's okay at third.
Got more big runs out there.
Ooh,
it's a tough pitch there.
2-1. Here comes that Lost Nation education again.
Tom, you lost me. Could you start? Could
And foul down the right-hand side.
Okay, all right. I thought he was on deck.
No, that's the big K on deck.
Big K.
Ooh,
That's
nasty.
the one to bury over that in the tennis courts over there.
It's a, oh,
It's been like that for 2 weeks.
So 2-2 to Mangler with 1 out. And that's going to miss outside, 3-2.
This guy's got to be a high pitch guy.
yeah, I would guess so.
Quisenberry's here?
So the 3-2 to Mangler. And it's going to be in the dirt, and the bases are going to be loaded with 1 out. And Caden Scott, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, will be the batter.
What's that?
You're all right.
Brings up first baseman, Caden Scott.
And he's got a different bat now, Chad.
Well, that'll help.
He switched bats.
Wore the other one out.
Obviously, it had no hits in it. That's going to be outside, ball 1, 1-0.
Now, if you really want to be sneaky, you're the center fielder and you come in and you pick off who's out there at second. It's just floating around. Is that Harmon?
That's Harmon.
He has no clue why.
Good cut. Miss 1-1.
Walk back, not really paying any attention. What's going on?
Okay.
In the dirt, 2-1. What are you looking for?
I'm just looking year over year.
So 1 down, 2-1. The count to Scott. Bases are loaded. Cardinals on top, 6-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
I'd like to get a couple more.
Yeah, we need a couple more.
Instead of 5.
Need 5. Need 5.
Fouls that one off. Remains alive at 2-2.
Dustin.
Grounded out to short.
There it is.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
off the handle and way off base at first. Now we're going to have a Gonna have a ruling here. And we're safe at first. So 2 down now. Hunter Manning.
Now hitting Hunter Manning.
So Hunter Manning, the right fielder. 1 of 2 here tonight. Misses outside, 1-0.
Proud, man, after last fall.
2-0.
Something you get hard.
Little tapper, and that'll give the Cardinals strand the bases loaded again. They do get 3 runs in the inning. 6-1 Maquoketa will go top of the 6th. Come back on MCSN.
Yep, Kane's going on the mound.
Now pitching. Top.
Let's go to the top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th for CPU, Caleb Andrews.
Defensive changes for the Cardinals as Kane Kopp will take over on the mound from Cannon Coakley. And the first pitch swung on, fly ball out to center field. Hunter Manning has it, 1 down. So Kane Kopp goes from center to the mound. Cannon Coakley from the mound to shortstop. Peyton Mangler from shortstop to second base. Mitchell Rader from second base to right field. And Hunter Manning from right field to center field. Did you get all that?
Most of it. Most of it. Who are we playing?
The Dodgers.
Oh, really?
Reese Miller.
Is this our warm-up after the All-Star game? Coming and play us?
Yeah. This is a money thing that Grunwald did. He gets a big check for doing this. It's kind of like when Georgia Southern goes into Tuscaloosa on a Saturday afternoon. 0-2 to Miller at the plate. And it's gonna miss high and outside. 1-2. Called strike 3, 2 down. So 2 down, I bring up Hardy Mahoney, the catcher. Called strike 1.
Now hitting catcher Hardy Mahoney.
Fouled away, 0-2.
He is. Just liking it. They're just quick. It's been 2 weeks since he's been on the mound. Right?
Yeah, at least 2 weeks.
And 0-2 to Mahoney. Swung on, popped up. Out towards second base, caught by Mangler. So 1-2-3, quick inning there for CPU.
Boy, we'll take that.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. I'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Due up for the Cardinals, Hanson, Grunwald, and Kopp. So Abe Mickle will pinch hit for Bryce Hanson.
Do you want some bronze?
What do you got?
I can go get you bronze.
You got brats? I'll take a
got
brat.
brats?
What do you want on it?
Just ketchup.
Ketchup, mustard. I think she should be in the. She should be the concession stand all the time. We never get free food. There's a little ground ball nubber. Third baseman charging in, throws it away, and Mickle will be safe at first. I don't think so. I already got E5 in my book.
Who was it, Liam? Yeah, Liam beats that out.
Oh, you mean after they got the ball from the fence?
Peyton Manning?
Eat some chicken parm, will you? Ooh, Liam on and oh, that's hurry, Liam! Oh, got him in time. Good recovery there by Bryant. That was too perfect for that to happen.
Now hitting for the Cardinals, Jack Bowman.
Future defensive coordinator, Maquoketa football.
Has the school board voted that in yet? And they're going to try to pick off at second to no avail. Pinch hit parade is on. Jack looking for that first varsity hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, wind's blowing out slightly here. He hit one foul. When was that? North Scott?
It was out.
Oh, yeah.
Takes one into the rib cage. Like he's as tough as his mother.
Aaron Bramer.
Now hitting for the Cardinals, Aaron Bramer.
That's his second hit by pitch this year, Mr. Jack is.
Those midsection ones where it just goes back in very heavy.
So Aaron Bramer, 0 for 4 on the season. Pinch hit for Cannon Coakley. Called strike one.
Let's see how good of a teammate Kane Cop is now. See about point one of those now.
And a little tapper. It's going to stay fair. Catcher's not going to have a play. And the pinch hit parade has loaded the bases for the Cardinals with one down.
For Aaron Bramer.
That'll bring up Thane Chapman, who will pinch hit for Jack Dostal.
For the Cardinals, Thane Chapin.
Thane 0 for 3 on the season. For Bramer, that's his first hit.
Yeah, nice.
And since he's one of the seniors,
Yeah, what a fitting
Yeah.
thing on senior night.
good for him.
Decision he ever made was fine. Baseball, he's just absolutely had a great time.
Call strike one to Thane.
Aaron told Brian that he's so happy that he decided to play baseball this year. He said that he's just loved every second of it.
Probably wouldn't have liked it last year. It makes a difference. Swing and a miss, 0 and 2.
You know, I was laughing. People talk about team chemistry and whatnot. Team chemistry really gets down to winning ball games.
It does. Winning takes care of a lot of problems, right?
A lot of things that don't bug you.
There's a foul ball. Count remains 0 and 2. Who we got on deck?
Dixie.
Dixie Solomon.
Let me say something, Ken, too, on that hustle for first base. It's huge.
1 and 2 to Chapin.
Good cut.
Stays alive. Got enough kids on the roster with the youngsters that came called up. We could bat around a few times and pinch hit away for a while. Got to imagine who'd be after Dixie. CP.
Is he here? I guess.
Yeah, he's here. CP.
Well, you got
Taven. Oh, did that hit him?
You got the sophomores yet too. The Stephen Mask, Daniel Coyle, and
Yeah, but I think when you go through CP and Taven first, and
is
then to
Dixie a junior?
2-2 to Thane. 3 and 2. Hey, a walk get you an RBI.
No, it hasn't. This guy's not easy to hit off of the way he slings it.
We've asked if you could work at that concession stand every single shop.
Yeah, nobody ever brings us up stuff.
Thank you, Landon. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Michelle.
You go down.
Make sure you don't get any mustard on yours. No contaminations for you.
Hey, people that didn't make a concession stand tonight, the brats are delicious.
Well, with all due respect to Dixie Solomon, it might go quiet here for a moment while we snarf down a couple of brats.
My name's Achilles. Nobody's calling it Dixie.
Dixie, midnight runner.
Yeah, that's right. I want to know.
Dixie, 4th of July, fireworks.
No.
Good take.
I might choke. Got a couple of cows chewing their cud up here, 3 and 0. Cardinals will finish off the regular season Tuesday night. It'll be a varsity doubleheader up down at Clinton. Will be no broadcast of that. Chad and I are going to be parents for a night. Then we'll head to postseason play.
Ball 4. There's a run.
There's an RBI for Dixie as well.
Here he is. CP.
So Clayton Peter will be the next one up, and
I forgot
Taven Rich is on
I
deck.
forgot about Taven.
I just said Taven's name 2 minutes ago.
You never said nothing.
I said CP and Taven yet.
Peters.
CP 0.
Look at him just smiling away at the umpire back there.
Just tell him what he got.
Practice swinging.
I got a small strike somewhere. Easy chest, that's about 6 inches.
Sometimes it looks like I'm swinging, but I'm really not.
Dixie just got 4 straight balls out there.
Dixie's gonna get picked up first here, too.
That's probably what they went to talk about.
Strike 1 to CP.
Oh!
Put it in play. Oh, it took a hop, but first baseman's going to easily make the play to get out of the inning. Cardinals pick up a run. Cardinals need 3 outs to secure their 20th win of the season here on MCSN. Oh, top of the 7th. 7-1 Cardinals. Grant Bryant to lead things off as CPU has up 7-8-9 here.
There's a strike.
Yeah, evens count 1-1.
Trip Bowman was just a kid, he would be up here with me. Just the 2 of us.
Same pitch.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. Also of note for boys baseball playoffs, we'll have an audio live feed. There cannot be any video because you got to pay for those, right, Chad?
Yep.
I think it's $250 just for the first round. Swing and a miss for the strikeout
There
of
is
Bryant.
the
One
big
down.
first out of the last inning is always so important.
Gonna raise that Walmack West banner in that gymnasium here this fall.
Number 5.
Here we go. Oh boy. Poor kid.
That's just not going to come out right.
So Cam Haslett will be the batter. Cam Haslett.
Ooh, that was a nasty pitch.
0-1.
It was a ball, but he does. And they break late, so you don't think it's going to break, and then all of a sudden it breaks.
The ground ball, foul, 1-2. Big old curveball
Nice.
called, strike 3. It's like pulling a string on a yo-yo on that thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Brings up Max Chesmore.
It's a tricky one.
Fouled away, 0-1. So one more out, and Cardinals be on a 6-game winning streak.
How many pitches it can throw?
65.
65. Perfect.
There's a pop-up in play, out by third base. Dostal underneath. Cardinals win their 20th of the season. They improved to 20-17 overall. They'll finish Walmart Conference play at 15-12. CPU will drop to 15-17, 11-13 in the conference. Cardinals will finish up regular season play at Clinton on Tuesday night. There'll be no broadcast of that game. Next broadcast will be audio only on MCSN as well as KMAQ Radio for the Cardinals district opening game next Friday night at around 7 p.m. here in Maquoketa in the home field against Benton Community. Well, Chad, 20 wins. That deserves a banner, right, in the
Wow,
gym?
that's something.
I'm going to get a banner in the gym somewhere out of this.
20 wins. That's the most wins by any sports team
Well,
this season, isn't it?
They've set the record as the biggest turnaround from one season to another in Maquoketa Cardinal baseball history with the win in Game 1. They've added to it here in Game 2. And on a 6-game winning streak, they just keep adding to it as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. Getting to the point where after Tuesday, you lose and you're done.
yeah,
you know,
it's
so
win or go home.
there's not gonna be no long losing streaks to end this season. And
Yeah. We're gonna win. We're gonna beat Benton, then we're gonna beat the winner of the
Waller.
Waller game, and then we're gonna go to Sub-State and give DeWitt big old
then we're gonna shock the world.
crap sandwich.
That tells me more about you than it does us.
Well, for Chad Coakley, I'm Dale Scott. Have a good night.
See you guys.